Hello everyone, Deb Floros, guest designer for Beataholique. I'm going to use these fun leaf bracelet bars in an unusual way. I'm going to make earrings with them. So normally they'd go on the wrist. They're a tiny bit curved, but they have a nice generous hole at the bottom and the top, so they make a nice connector piece for an earring. So I've got some beautiful glass pearls. I've got some rounds in 8mm and some teardrops in a beautiful cream color pearl. And I think I want to combine the two, and these are going to be a little bit mixed metal. So I've got some 3-inch gold tone ball end head pins, and I'm going to wire wrap each one of the pearls that I'm going to use on the earring. So I'm creating a little loop up top, opening up that loop, and then I'm dropping it onto the connector piece. And I'm going to use some chain nose pliers, some really thin ones, to get a hold of that loop and do a couple of wraps around that first round pearl. And then I'm going to snip off the excess wire. I'm going to do the same thing for 3 more beads. So I'm going to add next another one of the drops. So I'm going to use one of those. Oh, I love how that looks. I'm going to use one of the teardrop beads, create another loop up top. And because that generous hole is at the bottom of that connector piece, I've got plenty of room to add additional drops or additional beads here. So I'm putting that through the hole, and then I'm just going to do a couple of wraps just like the other bead. And I'm going to do another drop and then another round. And I love that there are 4 of these beads. So I typically like an uneven number, but there's something about this little cluster that gets created when you do 4 beads in this kind of application. It just looks like a little cluster is hanging at the bottom of that lovely metal piece. These are just perfect for fall. So that leaf pattern in the connectors, these pearls in sort of the muted neutral tones, and the gold looks really great in combination together. Really nice fall combo. So I'm wrapping that second teardrop, looks so lovely. And now we'll add that 4th bead, which will be the round pearl. Now you could actually, as a design option, do all 4 pearls or all 4 drops. You could just do a singular drop or a singular pearl as well. Lots of design options, but using that connector piece for an earring finding is kind of unusual, but I really like the idea of doing that. I'm always trying to look for different ways to use materials. So I love how this looks. Really, really cool, cute, cute earring. And now I'm going to use a very large kidney ear wire, and you'll just need to be mindful of which direction you're putting on the kidney ear wire into that little groove there. And then I'm going to cinch up the little groove so that that little piece or that connector piece doesn't slip out of it as you're wearing it or as you store your earrings. So you want it to stay on, but you also want it to have some movement. So make sure it's not too closed or too tightly closed. Then in order to close up the earring, you'll want to pull that little hook out perpendicular to the other wire to make sure that it has a nice secure closure. I love how these earrings came out. They are perfect for fall, such a great combination, and so fun to use these little bracelet things as connectors. So you can find everything to make these at beataholique.com. I hope you'll give them a try, and you'll see them on me. Thanks for watching.